Think I made it, these don't know me. No, this is not a chain, it's a trophy. Boss up, be a baby like Jody. Used to I used to be OD. I'm talking money, put the cash. Doing that dash on the freeway. I knew I would get it, they didn't believe me. Baby, I make it look easy. Calling and saying she need me. I know she see me with TJ. But my whip through the speed race. She wanna link up, that's a no-go. I've been stacking my cheesecake. Yeah, I get to the racks and I'm up on the rim. Collecting a bag and I do it again.
2 feet bands, you think it's sweet little. I ain't never gonna stand my hand. If we too deep, it's a whole block deep. Swear to I ain't never gonna feel my mans. Money gon' come, like the money gon' go. All these fake started getting too close, so I stay on my guys that been by my side. Cause I know they gon' ride to the car getting job. New drip, had to pick up some sauce. New kicks, I don't care what it goes. Ruthless, I don't care who you lose. Stupid, I'm in church with a bullshit. And I know they don't wanna see the young boy win. They don't wanna see the young boy win. They don't wanna see the young boy win. They don't wanna see the young boy win.
I'ma ride that red eye like a stack that money till I can't no more. We be I don't wanna be into this bang on go. Straight from the bottom, blow a bag on my bros. Oh yeah, yeah. Just 100,000, say less, I paid it. Got plenty money, but I had to jump up on my bag. I say down, I let it shorty. They be talking, did he rap you? I jump it down, I send my brothers for the slap for you. And every around me willing for the for you. Who you judging? I come up straight from the gutter. We'll struggle, me and my brothers ain't no one but each other. I can buy a hatchback, but can't buy my family back. My life nothing. I want my need back, but I'm caught up with the ride that red eye like a stack that money till I can't no more. Jump up on my bed. I got plenty money, but that not where I reside. But I fly miles across this town to see you smiling. She be fans up like this won't be a hype man. But the minute I won't be alone, she don't like that. I took heat into your letters, I was with no selling. I ain't wanna be no rival with you. From the bottom all the way back to my section. Every day, yeah, we be stepping. Chasing up one day I be through. I'm caught up with money like this dream ain't nothing. Don't let me. Don't like I be stunning. I miss big like my granny. We still about my cousin. Digging but ain't searching for gold. I know I'm looking for something. I'ma ride that red eye like a stack that money till I can't no more. We be I don't wanna be into this bang on go. Straight from the bottom, blow a bag on my bros. Oh yeah, yeah. Just for 100,000, say less, I paid it. Got plenty money, but I had to jump up on my bag.
When they try to move in, you know what you must do, right? Coming out the room whether the sun or the moon, it is safe to assume that we've been well groomed. In the village of platoon, drum signal out the boom. One test you get doomed, we the here's a demonstration show. Strategy to the foe, victory, see it glow, and we take the winner lap around the river.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. Pass to Zubats. Kicks it to George.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Kleba and Porzingis, the combo inside. Jalen Brunson is out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Hardaway in at the small forward position. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead. keep it.
George finds Leonard. Back to George. The 3-ball. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time. Leonard's got 5 assists in the game. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. And the foul on Marcus Morris. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game.
And that's number 4. Definitely something to keep track of as we move forward.
On defense, the Clippers. It's a 1-point game. Hardaway against Leonard. Clock at 6. Porzingis sets a screen.
The three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had 1 in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
Leonard can't get it to go.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Doncic passes to Porzingis. And that one goes. He's shooting 5 of 9 in this one.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Beverly, the pass to Leonard. Back to Beverly. Launches it. Drills it from deep. And the Clippers lead by 2.
Well, when you get into a system, your first system in the league where you share the ball, Kawhi Leonard keeping his head up and finding the open man.
The Mavericks have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the 4th. Pass to Porzingis. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. That one on Morris.
Man, the defender really went after him.
And he knocks down the first one. Both free throws good from Porzingis.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you're going to pick to send to the free throw line. And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
To the paint. Pass to Zubac. Over Porzingis. And it's out of bounds to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession. For 3, George.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
Hardaway, the pass to Doncic. No good on the 3. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the 4th quarter. Here's Leonard. Second chance effort. And he lays it up and in. Leonard's got 29.
Yeah, the claw using those broad shoulders and those hands, snatching that one down, wasting no time going back up.
Here's Doncic. Oh, the teardrop falls in.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
Brunson against George. Here he goes. Uses the glass to finish the layup. George has got 7 points for the quarter.
Now, Paul George right now invested fully in this game and on both ends of the floor. Relentless on offense thus far.
Doncic against George. A nice shot by Doncic.
And just great intensity down the stretch. I mean, he really wants to rock with the game on the line.
Take a look at him, locked in right now in this moment, wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
The Mavericks have gotten 6 of 8 shots to fall during this 4th. Kleber outside. Back to Doncic. Just 5 to shoot. Second shot opportunity. No problem from Porzingis as he finishes at the rim.
Tough to match up with the length of Porzingis, and when he's floating around there, sometimes those rebounds are going to come up, and he's just too big to not get some.
You know, one guy who's been getting it done is Luka Doncic.
They gotta be using this timeout to think about a personnel change or a game plan change to try to slow him down.
And the foul called on Paul George. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Back to Doncic. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Zubac. The Clippers trail. Beverly outside. Leonard for three. Connects from downtown. Leonard's got 5 points in the quarter.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Pass to Porzingis. Back to Doncic. Leonard against Hardaway. And it's good for 2. And the Mavericks lead by 1.
Could come down to selection. Bad shots in the first half. Here in the second, using his head, finding some more efficient opportunities to score.
Leonard finds Morris. Offline with a 3. Dallas has gotten just 1 of their 4 threes to go here in the fourth quarter. Brunson on the drive. Pass to Kleber. Now Hardaway. The 3. Kicks it to Doncic. Shoots over Beverly. And that misses everything.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Morris passes to Beverly. George against Brunson. Here's Zubac. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Tremendous momentum building toward those final possessions.
Yeah, with 8 lead changes so far, it feels like this is going to come down to the last shot.
Now a timeout called by Dallas. Without question, Kawhi Leonard displaying his skills today.
The defense has to take the ball out of his hands. He's just knocking down every three-pointer he takes right now.
And now let's present our New Balance player of the game, Kawhi Leonard.
He has truly put on a show out there tonight, tearing it up on both ends of the floor. So impressive, and the other squad has looked helpless to stop him.
Richardson's checked in for Brunson. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Ibaka's checked in. The Clippers on D. They lead by 1. That shot off. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 7 from the perimeter during the fourth. Beverly finds Leonard. And a miss there on the triple.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Pass to Kleber. On the wing, Richardson. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play.
Remember Josh Richardson, a second-round pick. He has come a long way in this league in a short time. A great athlete who shoots it well and enjoys playing the D.
Timeout called, the Clippers. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
And Beverly gets it to go.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
Now here's Hardaway. Pass to Porzingis. Kicks it out to Hardaway. Fires from deep. Gets rebounded by Ibaka. Ibaka's got 4 rebounds now. Beverly shot off.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
Los Angeles has gone 4 of 9 from three-point range in the fourth. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Ibaka with a steal. Beverly, left side. Takes it inside. And the foul on Patrick Beverly. That's his first foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
The Mavericks trailing. Doncic passes to Hardaway. Back to Doncic. Fires for three. Doesn't go that time. The Clippers go the other way with it. Now Beverly. Ibaka with a screen on Doncic. The Mavericks shooting just around 45% on the fourth. Pass to Kleber. The three is up. Drains the triple. And the Mavericks lead by 2.
I like seeing Josh Richardson distribute the ball, especially when his teammates are wide open. That makes for an easy pass.
Time called here. The Clippers decide to talk it over.
And things are always changing throughout a game. Teams have to adjust on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
Now here's Leonard. Back to Beverly. 4-3. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time. Beverly's got 9 points now in the second half. A minute 53 left in the fourth. Doncic with it. Outside Richardson. No good off the back of the rim. The Clippers in the lead. And Leonard, here we go. And the dunk by Leonard.
And so little can be done to stop that. Leonard with the jets to screen down the lane, then tops it off with the thunder finish.
1:27 left to play in the fourth quarter. Doncic against Beverly. Richardson for three. Denied by Leonard. And he recovers it. Kleber passes to Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Oh, what great action we've seen tonight. Hard to imagine a more entertaining game.
No, this is about as high-octane a game as you're going to find.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, BA.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. And the Mavericks with possession here. The Clippers getting their last shot to go. Here's Porzingis. It's rebounded by Morris. The Clippers shooting at a reasonable 46% this fourth. Here's George. Yes!
Well, keep it or dish it. Those are the decisions Paul George is trying to make, and he makes the right one there.
There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And it's Doncic on the drive. And the foul on Serge Ibaka. That's his fourth foul of the contest. Here's Doncic. That one a little long. And he commits the intentional foul. And here are the Clippers now. It's a 5-point game, and they go to the intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that increases the lead to 6.
With Paul George, it's pretty awesome. You get the whole package. You get great scoring, you get good playmaking and rebounding. You get a defender with active hands. There's a lot of things about Paul George that can elevate everything you do to have great team success.
Here's Doncic. Here's Porzingis. Out to Kleber. Richardson for three. It's hauled in by the Clippers. And out of bounds, the Mavericks will take it. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Pass to Green from deep. That shot missing. So the Clippers win it. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And BA, the visiting team is always under some added pressure, but they made it work and got the win, whatever the margin may have been.
All right, let's go courtside to Allie LaForce with our player of the game. Allie, it's all yours.
Thank you. Kawhi, you guys really turned it on down the stretch. What was the difference late in the game?
We started to play defense and execute on the offensive end, and we finally started to knock down shots.
That'll do it.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us for the first round of the Western Conference playoffs. For Brent Barry, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for tuning in. So long, everyone.
You can lose control when fate is your master. And it's a very thin line between success and disaster. But no matter what for money, it would all be tragic if it wasn't so funny. Yeah, yeah, you dropped my soul. You got me, yeah, yeah, you dropped me so high. I'm born again. You got me, yeah, yeah, you dropped my soul. You got me, yeah, yeah, you dropped.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown. For the 76ers.
Their inside game has been great tonight. So much of their scoring has come from the paint.
And also, guys, they take a lot of pride in their ability to rebound the basketball, especially on the offensive end.
And there's no question when Embiid is healthy, he's a problem. I mean, a versatile, confident big man with a high ceiling.
Hachimura out there with Davis Bertans. Then there's Russell Westbrook. Then there's Bradley Beal, and it's Neto in at the two-guard spot. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Embiid trying to break loose. Ben Simmons gets the bucket.
Such an assertive player. When you're not up on Simmons, he's capable of torching you off the pass.
Westbrook against Simmons. Driving to the basket. Neto kicks to Beal. And the three ball is good. Beal's got 19 points.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, these days, so much emphasis on the perimeter game, but you can see why after that season.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. Pass to Neto. And he comes up with the deuce.
Oh, that's not the kind of interior defense you want. Way too slow to protect the rim.
Here's Simmons. There's the drive. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. They get Russell Westbrook.
What athleticism from the young guard. Simmons is excellent at cutting into the heart of the defense.
And done a much better job from the line this half. They've gotten that percentage up over 80 for the game.
And the 76ers making a change here. Scotty's checked in for Joel Embiid. Tolliver comes in for Dwight Howard. Matisse Thybulle checked in for Harris. And it's Korkmaz in for Seth Curry. Passes it to Bonga. And stolen by Simmons. Goes up. And then Simmons slams it in.
The confidence of Simmons, a quick thinker who isn't afraid to go after steals and start the break.
And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. Here's Gill. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And that one falls for Gill. Gill hits them both. Philadelphia dictating the flow. Simmons passes to Thybulle. Kept alive. He shoots again. And Simmons with the lay-in. Simmons got 16 here in the second half.
Well, I like how hard he crashes the glass. Simmons knows he has the size and timing to keep possessions alive.
And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. That's his 4th foul of the contest. .149 left in the 4th quarter. And the shot goes in. Gill's got 4 points in the quarter.
The inbound play works to perfection. You got to love to get those quick hitters.
Pass to Thybulle. Here is Tolliver. A 3 from Simmons. Knocks down the 3 ball. Simmons got a couple of 3-pointers now in the 4th for Philadelphia.
Playing to his strengths on the offensive end. Simmons, I mean, an added bonus whenever he catches fire.
And guys, just really impressed. They made big plays when it counted, and that's why it's going to be on to the next round for the 76ers.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Ben Simmons.
No fatigue in this fella tonight. Tireless, grinding out every possession and leading their offense.
So it's the Wizards now after Ben Simmons' miss. Here's Bonga, and such a nice move to make the basket work.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, how they ended this one is much...
Whoa, what a finish!
Run that back. I want to see the replay now.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Showing remarkable poise and focus throughout the game. A sustained effort across the board.
And it's good for 2.
Oh, good interior offense. Those passes have to be right on target.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Kicks to Tolliver. Puts up a 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Well, this is what guys play for, and when it pans out like this, it's a great feeling.
Got a piece of it. Here's Korkmaz. Misses there. And they're going to move on to the conference semifinals. What a performance through the entire first round. Greg sweeping in 4 games.
And they really had a tremendous series. Watching how well these guys played as a unit has got to be scary for their round 2 matchup.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Joel, we know you're tough inside, but it was the long-range game that was working tonight. So what were you seeing out there?
I just shot the ball pretty well, and they left me open, and I made some threes, and they keep leaving me open. I'm gonna keep shooting.
Well, with results like tonight's, man, they may have to rethink that strategy. Appreciate it. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us during this first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. See you later.
Gone this year. Man, I eat rice and stew and I'm strong this year. Big like John this year. Ball like LeBron this year. Storm's got a platinum plat, but you man are getting bronze this year.
You know, let's say that's my I made him $1 million, now we all rich. I ain't tryna have babies right now, so but I got a money bring Evie, you probably won't beat me, but bro, we can't be by no smart. Overseas got the crowd doing mosh pit. Can't believe that I'm still in apartments. Businessman went and got me in office. Me and
Outside none. Pass to Ariza. Adebayo against Lopez. Now Butler. Adebayo, a screen on DiVincenzo. Shot clock at 3. Adebayo, that's good. Adebayo's got 20.
Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
DiVincenzo is the 2 with...
Oh, my! This is hard on that one, B.A.
An absolute insane display of dribbling from Antetokounmpo. I mean, you can't take this guy lightly when he's got the ball. Mad handles for a guy of any size, but 7 feet tall. Come on, man. That's ridiculous.
Here's Hero. The Bucks getting their last shot to go. Count the basket.
Boy, really nice job to take what the defense was giving him there.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Here's the 3. Ariza pulls down the board. Ariza's got rebound number 5 here tonight. It's Adebayo, high post. Pass to Ariza. Hero with it. Nifty move. Rebounded by the Bucks.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
Antetokounmpo outside. Middleton passes to Antetokounmpo. Butler against DiVincenzo. Inside. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. He takes it in. Oh, and Giannis hammers it in.
And Antetokounmpo is just a blur. I mean, I don't know how a 7-foot guy with that wingspan and all legs and arms can be a blur, but man, he's like a lightning bolt when he gets room to roll to the basket.
Here's Ariza. The shot no good. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. To the inside. DiVincenzo on the wing. No good from outside.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. Sure would make things a lot easier, too.
And the shot's good.
You know, when he's hot like this, he rides that momentum as long as he can. And you know what I like? The killer instinct Butler has.
Let's take a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Jrue Holiday.
The hoop looked about 4 feet wide for him tonight. I mean, his shooting was so dialed in. It really allowed for him to score the ball just over and over throughout the game.
You know, and just to do it here in front of his fans in a must-have game, that tells you about his character. He's not going to let him go down without a fight. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Holiday's got 24 points.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
Adebayo, a screen on Middleton. Second chance shot, and he makes it. Adebayo's got 6 points in the quarter.
And once Bam gets the ball inside, the bucket is almost guaranteed. He's a serious producer in the paint.
Oh, that was something else, man! Wow,
showing some power.
And when the Greek Freak takes flight, I mean, he's looking to tear that rim apart. So ferocious in his throwdowns.
Now here's Butler. Adebayo, a screen on Middleton. Pass to Adebayo. There's the triple. Hauled in by DiVincenzo. And here are the Bucks now. They lead by 14. Middleton finds DiVincenzo. And there's the drive. Down low. And Lopez gets it to go.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Adebayo can't get it to drop. Good work defensively by Lopez. And for the Bucks, they're shooting at 49% so far in the game.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Bucks.
And they got a huge boost from their reserves tonight.
Yeah, the point differential between the two benches was a deciding factor in this game.
And that one falls for Antetokounmpo.
Hey, if you had a list of the most athletic players in the NBA and did a roll call, it would be not long before you got to Antetokounmpo. The Greek Freak is the real deal.
Now here's Iguodala. Unable to end this run. Pass to Nora from downtown. Miami grabs the miss. Here's Iguodala. Good D by Antetokounmpo.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
Outside T takes the three. The shot off that time. The Heat go the other way with it. Oladipo left side. There's the three. Knocks it down from distance.
Boy, good shot selection there from Oladipo. Part of what makes him efficient on offense.
Antetokounmpo with it. So this one belongs to the Bucks. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort. And they were just dominant out there.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Giannis, congratulations. How did your team come out on top tonight?
We just played hard and we played defense. That's the most important thing. So that's what we do. We play defense. We rebound the ball. We run. That's what we did tonight. We play defense.
Defense wins championships. Thanks, Giannis.
Allie, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Son ain't go to college. I told him, mama, let's not worry, cause I got it. Money is the object. I gotta stay on top and learn that from my brother bands, and I always.
And here is Capella. And there's the pass to Collins. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
Shooting at a high clip, he's found ways to get quality looks.
Here's Payton. On the court for Atlanta. Inside, it's Collins and Capella. Williams is out there with Young. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3 slot. There it finds Randall. Just 5 on the clock. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And a hold. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double-checking, and the game continues on.
Here's Ntilikina. He takes it in, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And when Ntilikina is penetrating with force, the defense has to act. Love the aggressiveness.
That one is no good. Here's Pell. And at last, they get one to fall. Pell's got his first bucket of the night. Dunn attacking. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Taj Gibson picks one up.
Extremely explosive off the dribble. Once Dunn gets the angle, it's over.
And he's good on the second.
And one difference this half is that when they get to the line, they're converting.
Here's Ntilikina. Pass to Burks. Driving inside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
The former University of Colorado alumni Burks, a solid 2-guard who can really light it up.
And Burks hits 2 free throws. The Hawks have got a pretty good rhythm going offensively, shooting 8 of 15 for the quarter. Dunn attacking. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. So it's Ntilikina who brings up the ball for the New York Knicks. New York moving it around. New York needs to get off a shot. On deep. Knox misses. Atlanta's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. And the basket by Hill.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Here's Ntilikina. Passes to Burks. Pass to Pell. And the basket good. A bank shot that time.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Dunn passes to Okongwu. Back to Dunn. With the drive. And there it is for him.
This is Dunn's game. Terrific acceleration. Very hard to stay in front of.
Here's Burks. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Burks has got 4 points this quarter.
I mean, every time down the floor, this is what you're trying to do. Find the right matchup.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
For a lead guard, Dunn's the perfect storm inside. Long, strong, and athletic.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
They've turned in a fantastic performance from 3-point range. That's been a weapon for them all game.
Yeah, but don't forget about their points in the paint, because those have been big.
That one is off.
We've seen real improvement from Chris Dunn at the free throw line. Used to be his Achilles heel.
And New York making a change here. Bullock's checked in. New York's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's Ntilikina. Dunn covering. Going inside. And the pass to Bullock. Lets the three fly. Fernando pulls it in. Atlanta's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter.
And guys, just really impressed. They made big plays when it counted, and that's why it's going to be on to the next round for the Hawks.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for Trae Young.
Throughout the night, he was their catalyst at the offensive end. Play after play was run through him with great success.
Atlanta with the ball. And it's Dunn penetrating. Count that bucket.
This is a common scenario for Chris Dunn. Pushing the action, drawing contact, making a play.
1:03 left in the fourth quarter. Outside Gibson. Pass to Knox. No good on the free throw. Tony Snell's checked in for Lou Williams. And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. The Hawks shooting has been beyond great up until now. How about 57% from the field overall? Snell from outside. The rebound by Pell. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Ntilikina passes to Knox. Now here's Bullock from deep. And he's good on the three ball.
On the heels of this run, you wonder where was this effort earlier on?
Well, the question becomes, are they playing that much better now, or has their opponent taken the rest of the night off?
Fernando can't get it to go. Here's Ntilikina. Outside Gibson from past the arc. And again, New York with the triple.
Looking very comfortable. Gibson rising up as soon as the ball touches his hand.
And they're going to move on to the conference semifinals. They had control the whole series, and they are just rolling now, winning round one, 4-1.
And they are going to be tough to beat, Kevin. A few days rest afforded by taking this one in 5. Round 2 should be exciting as well.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Kevin, thanks. Trae, leadership is such a key part of that point guard position, so what do you focus on with that?
I'm a big guy and building team chemistry, so any chance I can, go bowling, hang out with these guys, build chemistry, and I think that's where it starts, is off the court, because that translates on.
Yeah, you guys look like a tight-knit group right now, man. Congrats on the win. Kevin?
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin.
I want all the bags, I want all the bags. Any disrespect and I'm on that. Never fall off, I just fall back. Never fall off, I just fall back. I want all the bags, I want all the bags. Any disrespect and I'm on that. I ain't got no credit, but I got the cash. Skipping through the town, you gon' need a pass. Back out on the scene, my whole team elite. Poppy Turner squib. Woke up and they still tryna be me. I sold them the drip with the slip, I got the receipt. Whoa, pretty and Givenchy. On her baby car seat. She don't need makeup on the wake up, she a Barbie. Now run, tell you this what Poppy Rojo taught me. Bow. I want all the bags, I want all the bags. Any disrespect and I'm on that. Never fall off, I just fall back. Never fall off, I just...
Free throw good, Walker.
As a young man growing up in New York, Kemba Walker was part of a performance team. And this young man is a performer between the lines as a basketball player. There's a bit of improvisation there as well.
So the Nets making a switch here. Griffin's checked in. The Celtics also with a sub. Brown's checked in. James Harden out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Jeff Green. Then there's Blake Griffin. And it's Durant in at the 3 slot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Boston's gone 1 for 5 from downtown here in the 4th. Outside, Williams. And the basket is good. Williams has got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, surprised he doesn't have more shot attempts. He's been accurate. You'd think he'd want to take control now with them behind.
Harden, and Harden with the slam.
And you know, you can't underestimate Harden's ability to blow by defenders. It opens things up for him on the offensive side.
The Celtics shooting 46%, a decent average so far. It's Brown on the wing. Pass to Tatum, to the wing, right side. And the shot goes in.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Nets.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
Now here's Fournier. Williams with the screen. Here's Walker. That shot, no good. And Brooklyn will come the other way. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Durant for 3. Hauled in by Brown.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
You've got to find a way to get yourself going in some other way because hoisting from 3 is not the answer.
Harden, the pass to Irving. 32 seconds left in the game, and Griffin gets it to go.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
And the Celtics in possession here. After the basket by Brooklyn. Now Fournier. Pass to Tatum from behind the arc. Kevin Durant pulls it in. Now here's Irving, beyond the arc. Can't hit that one.
Just showing some tremendous authority controlling the boards. Love it.
Wow, what a performance. And he's not just winning with physical ability, he's winning with anticipation.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us during the first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
Guess what? Spend $250,000 on a coupe, guess what? Met Gala 100 for the suit, bless us. Never call a truce, so you never want a problem. Just a legend how I move. Head rush, me and Russ coming like we dread Snoop. 6'4" Impala, just the way we play with big bank baller in the paint. I'm known to Dolce & Gabbana of Versace be the move. It's no love for haters, so far from neighbors. 6 chain swinging, make it so hard on traders. Start off at Avis, now it's the latest. Made top 5 in the South, he the greatest. Thought I was minor, my thoughts were major. Call it designer, sharp as a razor.
It's LeBron with the drive.
Yeah, I'm not going to give LeBron any more space, but certainly like to see him dunk. How about that throwdown?
Payne out there with Paul. Then there's Devin Booker. Then it's Johnson, and it's Craig in at the power forward position. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Shot is good, and the Los Angeles leads get down to 8 on the bucket from Paul.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Andre Drummond.
And he's just been crushing it from the field tonight, Kevin. Whether it's been on open looks or with the guy draped all over him, he just hadn't missed much. With his percentage in the sky-high range, they've had no choice but to make him their #1 option on every trip.
And Greg, to play like he has under the most intense circumstances here in the playoffs makes it all the more remarkable. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
During that break, Frank Vogel had some real words for his team. He put it on them. He said, guys, we've got a chance to win this one. When you've got a chance to close this team out, we can't let it go to waste. We'll see if they can seize the moment.
Here's LeBron following the basket by Chris Paul. And LeBron James gets it to go.
Just looks so easy for LeBron James, a powerhouse who could score from anywhere.
For 3, Booker. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. Lakers leading by 10. Davis in the corner, takes a 3. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Here's Booker. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, Booker still has some upside, one of the best young scorers that we've seen in the NBA in the last decade. He's already an established star, and the sky is the limit for this guy. Now he just wants more wins.
1:12 left to play in the final quarter. Los Angeles has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen.
And guys, just really impressed. They made big plays when it counted, and that's why it's going to be on to the next round for the Lakers.
Fewer miscues made the difference.
Yeah, I mean, a great all-around effort. Not only did they minimize their turnovers, but kept the pressure up on D, forcing the other team to commit turnovers.
And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this guy. Such an overall great performance it was for LeBron.
So sharp on the passing tonight. You know, guys can get into a rhythm that way too.
And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns, trailing by 13. Into the lane.
Devin Booker knows he's going to get the defense's attention right there, so he relies on being a little bit nimble to get the shot off.
Free throw good, Booker. Good on both. 26 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Caruso looking for an opening. Here's Horton Tucker. No good with the triple. Booker outside. Shoots over Matthews. Phoenix no good that time either. Here's Caruso. And they're going to move on to the conference semifinals. They had control the whole series, and they are just rolling now, winning round 1, 4 games to 1.
And they are going to be tough to beat, Kevin. A few days rest afforded by taking this one in 5. Round 2 should be exciting as well.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with AD. Hey, you guys seem locked in tonight. What was the key?
Well, we came out aggressive defensively and offensively, and against a team like that, you know, you got to come out aggressive defensively first, and I think we did that through the whole 48.
Yeah, you certainly beat them to the punch, and you beat them on the scoreboard as well, man. Congratulations. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up, folks. We hope you've enjoyed our broadcast of the NBA Western Conference quarterfinals. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. So long.
tried private school. Coach ain't really like me, and I ain't really rock with dude. I barely played a minute. No sweat in my follicles. Attitude was changing. Temper slightly volatile. I'm on the move again now. School with my friends now. Bustin' to the slums though. Boy, I'm with the get down. Back up in my habitat. This where all the action at. Scholarship to Weber State. Then David Stern passed the hat. No cap.
Mama told me I'm worth it. A little pain won't hurt you. I practice till it's perfect. And that's why I deserve.
From deep three-point range, off the mark. And so the big win by Memphis in a tight game.
Davidson and Stephen, my handles was the best in. Pull up and make the net bend. Coach said you'll never check in if you don't know the O's and X's. I gotta perfect this, flicking up the left wrist. Going to the league, the only goal that's on my checklist. Buy mama a Lexus, matching pearl necklace. Either that or it's back to the block playing Tetris. When I hurt the knee, I was still chasing a dream. Crossover too mean to be a regular breed. Instead of making a squad, I end up coaching the team. Yeah, business started booming. I'm on the phone with Cuban. Training out in Dallas, handle life for the Mavericks. Coach still nasty, I was scrimmaging at practice. Anything can happen from the couch to the mattress. More to the story, I'm just finishing the chapter.
Mama told me I'm worth it. A little pain.
Taking a look at the Nuggets. Millsap and Jokic hold down the post for them. Then it's Aaron Gordon. Then it's Michael Porter. Here's Simons. The feed to Cantor. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
And the coaching staff doesn't have any issue putting the ball in Cantor's hands inside. And why not? That part of this game is very refined.
Now here's Millsap. Campazzo is covered by Cantor. That one falls.
With a much bigger man guarding him, that's not an easy shot to get off. Never mind to knock down. Terrific basket.
Lillard outside. And Lillard throws it down.
How about Lillard just being aggressive here on offense? He can heat up quickly, just super efficient, and a high IQ score.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Damian Lillard.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
Some players rise to the occasion in the playoff spotlight, and some wilt under it. We know which type he is. What a stunning night for him. He has a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Mike Malone had some words for his team during the break. He was not happy with their play. He told them, we're getting outworked out there. Simple as that. We've got to dial up our effort. Kevin, we'll see if they have enough to get it done.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
Now here's McCollum. And he can extend the lead to double digits.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And that one's good. Jokic.
This is a big guy, a mountain of a man. I mean, Jokic is a sturdy, thick 250 pounds. It's going to take a bigger bump to disrupt his shot than that one.
Tanner, high post. And it's Denver with the rebound. Millsap's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Campazzo, he is guarded by McCollum. This one for 3. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
And Lillard kicks to Covington. Back to Lillard. McCollum deciding where to go with it. Porter with the steal.
He's lost his concentration in the second half, and we can see that in the turnovers piling up. Before the break, he had just one. Now he's got a bunch.
Now here's Millsap. Outside Porter.
That's exactly how you win a rebound battle. Get good position and then use your strength to hold on to that position.
And a wide open look for McCollum. Portland again missing.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
Here's Millsap, and it's slammed in by Millsap.
Carving up the defense with excellent passes like there. Jokic, a big man with great vision.
And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. It's a three-point game. Covington passes to Cannon. Back to Covington to stop the drought. It's the three-point line.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Trailblazers making a switch here. Nurkic is checked in. The Nuggets trail by 6. Outside Gordon. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it. The Trailblazers shooting straight 49% from the field. Cullen passes to Lillard. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
And here's Morton from outside. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Here's Jokic. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
You've got to do more than that, guys, defensively against Jokic. He's so good at staying on balance against physical defenders.
Now, here's Lillard. It's Covington on the wing. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three-happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
.132 left in the game. McCollum against Gordon. The pass to Lillard.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
Outside Gordon. Porter outside. And again, Denver with the triple.
Boy, what a big night for Porter Jr. The coaching staff believes he has the potential to play like this all the time.
Portland leading by 6. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Another part of their game that's made a difference tonight is all the second chance points they've been able to get.
The Nuggets shooting very well right now, 52% in this fourth quarter. And here's Gordon from outside. Doesn't go for it. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way. Gordon against McCollum. And Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 9.
McCollum's carved out an impressive NBA career for himself, and I think he's still ascending. He was the 10th pick in the 2013 NBA draft. He's still got plenty of upside.
Denver with a platoon swap here on the floor. And so here's Denver. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Bull can't hit. Now here's McCollum. And they do it. They'll move on to round 2. It took them 6 games to do it, Greg, but they finally asserted themselves and move on to round 2.
And I really think it benefits a team to have a competitive series in round 1. It gets those playoff juices kind of flowing, if you will. Prevents any kind of complacency from setting in.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who's standing by with our player of the game. Take it away, David.
Thank you, Kevin. Damian, it looks like this team's progress can be measured by your improvement at the defensive end. Did we see that tonight?
We made some mistakes like every other basketball team does, but I think we did a great job of making adjustments. We got a little more physical. We did a great job of that.
And that led to a big win, Damian. Thanks for your time, man. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us for the first round of the Western Conference Playoffs. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Listen, the love in this city has been crazy, man. I appreciate it, dog. Thanks for giving my own county.
I told you, man, you got the beach. I got to cross that bridge. Can't play with us, man. Can't do nothing around here, boy.
Hey, Ross. Man, they nothing but love, baby.
Big homie, you know what it is. Always. Still with the 3 rings later, though.
Clarkson outside. To the right side. Here's Conley. Sinks the tray. And the Jazz lead by 16.
It's enough to where you have to respect him. Had 1 triple in the first half, now has his second.
Memphis has gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the 4th. So the Jazz 5 right now. Conley at the 1 with Mitchell at the 2. Derek Favors out there with Jordan Clarkson. And it's Gobert in at the 5. And it's Mitchell, the miss. And the Grizzlies shooting right around 40% since the beginning of the 4th quarter. Pass to Tillman. This one for 3. Good, and the setup by Morant. Morant's got assist number 8 now on the night.
Great vision by John Morant. Has the passing talent to average double-digit assists.
Now here's Favors. And he's going for the lob.
Saw his teammate with a path to the rim, and boom, lobbed it up there beautifully.
Very smooth catch and finish. Memphis has gotten 4 of 7 3-pointers to fall in the 4th. Jackson, right side. And the dunk by Jackson.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
And the dunk by Jackson.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
Watch out, watch out, watch your head.
Awesome. Get out the way.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. Conley on the attack. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. Here's Tillman. He's covered by Clarkson. Moran against Conley. Here's Anderson. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
Trying to become a better scorer on all three levels. This time, Anderson attacking the interior.
So the first one drops, and that'll push the lead to double digits.
It's so good to see Mike Conley out there. After all the injuries, I just love how the offense runs with him at the helm.
The Jazz making a switch here. Ingles is checked in. Here's Brooks. Soft touch off the glass.
Hey, if you give him room, he's going to score the ball.
Here's Clarkson. Driving inside, and he dunks it down.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
Yep, that one goes.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Conley goes in, and they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on them.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
Taking care of business at the line, leaving this one out of reach.
And so it's Memphis with it. A 12-point game. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Defensively, a breakdown along the perimeter. Just too slow to rotate.
Outside Conley. To the middle. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. That's on Jonas Valanciunas. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he can't make the second free throw either. He missed them both.
At this point, it just feels like it's over.
They couldn't make enough plays when it mattered. Interesting game, though, in terms of some of the matchups.
Here's Thomas. Pass to Hughes. Over Winslow. And it's good. And so it's Utah easily grabbing this one. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us for the first round of the Western Conference playoffs. For Grant Hill, Steve Smith, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for watching tonight's game. We'll see you next time.
Reminding you of what I don't take kindly to. For any simple-minded fool who blinded trying to you touch us, then we gotta touch all. Families, friends, girlfriends, and all. If you